Vale, please answer my calls. I'm your mother, and I'm concerned for you. I can't bear to see you in so much pain. Your father can't sleep. He's worried sick. Ryder needs you more than ever. I spoke with Mr. Owens, and he is very concerned. I know you're having those thoughts about the colors or drawings you always told me about. And I want you to know that I am ready to listen. I promise this time. Just come home. I love you so much. Your grandfather loved you so much.
Vale, how's your day been? Good. Awesome. As usual, I'll be recording our session, and you can access it anytime. I'm always here if you want to speak to me in person as well.
Okay.
The last time we were here, we discussed your passion for drawing or sketching, and spoke with your mother and heard that your love for drawing is still strong, which is fantastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes, I still like to draw.
So
It makes me, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Drawing has undoubtedly helped me, Dr. Owens, especially the colors. It's hard to explain why, but it helps me.
I've never really been an artistic person myself. I'm more of a outdoorsy type guy, but I have heard from close friends who tell me how calming drawing can be.
Yeah. It makes me feel free of any negativity. Drawing can mean many different things to different people, but more than any emotion, it gives me clarity.
Clarity on what, Vale?
My life, my friends, and my family.
So you draw things that represent your relationship with your loved ones.
Yeah.
I assume you have drawings that perhaps portray your relationship with your grandfather. Your mother talks a lot about the bond you shared with him. She even told me about some of the games you played and the trips you went on with him. Do you often draw about him?
Yes. He was my best friend.
Everybody thinks they've got an eternity, but we don't. You know, we must utilize every moment of your break. There's no slacking up, Vale.
Well, we did go to the BR Symphony last fall, and we got to walk along the Grand Canyon last winter. I was thinking this spring we go camping or fishing. One of my friends told me about this beautiful spot too.
Well, there's only one way to figure this out.
Not the coin game, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, then.
Grandpa, you okay?
Yeah, of course. Never better. Okay. Tails.
Skip. Don't even try.
Okay.
Heads.
Skip. Heads.
I want to go camping.
Yeah. Very well then.
I loved my grandfather, and he loved me. I find much joy in drawing about him while remembering all the great moments we shared.
I still remember that coin game you told me about.
Yeah.
Those moments seem simple, yet I can feel their impact on you whenever you talk about your grandfather. I can only imagine your admiration or happiness in those moments were immeasurable.
Those moments are some of the best of my life, but I often see them as reminders of what my life could have been, the memories I could have had.
I see.
When I draw, I can feel very conflicted, Dr. Owens. I sometimes don't even feel anything. I draw as if I'm a blank slate trying to consume myself in happiness or sadness and even anger.
Anger and sadness?
Yes, like a violinist during an allegro or an andante in a concerto.
In our time together, you have spoken a lot about the violin.
Music is art. The violinist is someone I draw about a lot.
Connection between art, music, and emotion, I see. As for your grandfather, how does drawing about him make you angry?
At times I can feel lost. It could be me losing someone I cared about, but regardless of my emotions, my mind goes into this gray state where I don't know where I must hate and love something. These conflicting thoughts and feelings don't make any sense to me. Can something be so beautiful and bitter at the same time? You promised me.
Vale, breathe. Breathe, Vale. Vale, breathe. Just an idea. Could these conflicting thoughts and emotions have anything to do with your art? Maybe the colors? When I spoke with your mother, she said something about how colors make you feel.
I always shine glow sticks over my art. It helps me see contrast in my drawings.
Contrast. Well, you all right? Would you like a glass of water?
I'm fine.
I can call my assistant.
I'm fine. just want to understand, Dr. Owens. I fear that my life is getting worse. I haven't paid rent. I haven't seen my family in weeks. I don't know who to trust anymore. I don't know whom to trust anymore. It's like no one can help me.
Vale, there are people that care for your well-being, your family, your friends, and myself. I'm here to help you overcome this. We all deal with grief differently. Many people fear that their lives won't improve, but you're not alone. I like to tell my patients that sometimes all it takes is one joyous moment. This can be something as simple as a positive thought or a memory. It doesn't even have to be real. This often results in temporary relief, but it can be the start of something special.
I like to think of when I wanted to go camping with my grandfather. My friend Michael told me about this beautiful place to go camping, where the shore would host this most amazing symphony. The tides would crescendo as the moon grew brighter, and the stars would sing to the light of dawn. We were gonna go, but one day my mother told me that my grandfather had fallen ill, and I never had the chance to go with him. I don't know if I can enjoy it without my grandfather.
Well, I understand that, but camping is a great way to take your mind off of things and just think about yourself. You can go with your family or your friends. You said Michael told you about this beautiful place to go. You can go with him. Art, music, emotion. Michael. Michael. Hi, Ann. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, he's been doing better. In our last session, he really opened up. It was tough on him, but it was an excellent first step. Yes. Yes, we can often be our own worst enemy. He must learn to trust himself, and he will. But, he will see the light in the dark. Well, he mentioned his friend Michael, with whom he talks a lot with. He said he recommended a place to go camping, and it's all I know about him. Do you know where I can find him? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I want to speak with him about Vale. I want to see what he knows and understand their conversations more. What Vale is dealing with is very common. He'll get better in time, but is in a complicated place. It's essential that I understand everything about him. Thanks, Anne. The violinist.
Hey, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Ray Owens. I'm a counselor with the Owens Counseling Service over in Heritage District. I got your address from Anne, Vale's mother.
Yeah, she told me you would stop by.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm busy preparing for my BR Symphony final audition.
Oh, okay. The violin?
Yes, playing violin for the BR Symphony is my dream. I spent the last 5 to 6 years practicing every day. I can drop by tomorrow morning to talk if that's okay with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually meeting with Vale tomorrow afternoon. I try to spend as much time with him as I can.
I see. Well, tomorrow morning works for me. Good luck with your audition.
Vale, we talk a lot about music. He loves the violin. He even calls me Mr. Violinist.
A violinist.
He has a good heart, but he is secretive. I don't know exactly what he's hiding. Maybe you should ask to see the drawings. The colors are more impactful than maybe you realize. If I talk with him, it seems that's what drives him.
Thank you. Art, music, emotion. No. Colors, violinist, emotion. Can something be beautiful and bitter at the same time? Can a person be pleasant and vile at the same time? Vale, I spoke with your friend Michael, and I understand now. To understand the question, though, you must realize that life is a spectrum. It ranges from events that forge us into the person we will eventually become, or the person we dread. And as humans, our minds can be our greatest ally or fiercest enemy. Two contrasting parallels stemming from one moment or person. In our last meeting, you talked more about colors. Colors are among many things that can take us to different parallels. Red can mean anger to Stephen, and white can mean prosperity to Jeffrey. But why? Why can something be so beautiful and bitter at the same time? The spectrum of light, Vale. The spectrum of light. Colors are just a sole beam of light, and our emotions, like colors, are just a version of ourselves. Based on what you've told me, I fear these emotions are more than just a feeling. They are visions, but only visions.
Vale, I know you're in there. Open up. Vale, you left your door open.
I look forward to our next meeting. We can talk more about drawings. The challenge you face is beatable. Trust yourself. I know you will beat it. I hope you hear this.
I didn't think that I was gonna show up. But finally, after everything, I feel like I finally understand.
Wow, this is a beautiful drawing, Vale.
Yes. He was the best man that I ever knew, Dr. Owens. But then he broke my trust.
What do you mean?
Red. It's quite the color. He promised me. I had to kill him. I didn't want to. But I had to.
I don't understand, Vale. How can you say this? This is horrific. Colors are just a part of your emotions, Vale. I spoke with your friend Michael. We spoke about the many conversations you two had. I now understand why you get these conflicting thoughts and feelings. The spectrum of light, Vale. That's the answer.
No. It's not about the answer.
Vale, I'm telling you, you can beat this. I know it. And I will help you every step of the way. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself.
You see, I never thought I had a choice but to suffer. Everyone in my life let me down. I could never understand why I was the way that I was. I was left thinking that I only had two choices, life and death. Blue and red.
Vale, I understand why you may feel betrayed by your grandfather. I really do. You know how much grandfather loved you. I know you know that. I can't believe you to be the person you say you are.
I had to.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm sorry. I had to kill the violinist. And only then would I finally make sense of everything.
What? Michael?
I can finally rest and end this everlasting battle between life and death. He had to go. You don't understand. He had been trying to kill me, Dr. Owens. He knew everything.
This can't be happening. Michael only said the kindest things about you, Vale.
Not just Michael. He's everyone.
Even me?
Yes.
I never meant to hurt you, Vale. Refrain from dwelling on these drawings. They may depict your feelings or visions at a moment, but not your character. You are still that kid who used to play those silly games with your grandfather. You're a good kid, and I know that. It breaks my heart to see what you're dealing with.
Goodbye, Dr. Owens.
Vale, there are people who care about you. You shouldn't be alone. Those colors.
I know.